Good evening, everybody. You're watching Rider Bronx Ice Hockey, presented by Breakout Sports Broadcasting, live here on YouTube. My name is Crolla Pascal, here on a very spooky Friday evening here on Halloween, as the Bronx take on the UNCW Seahawks here at Wilmington Ice Arena here in Wilmington, New Jersey. Thank you for joining us here this evening on Halloween. Sure, most of our listeners out and about here, either going to parties or trick-or-treating or out with family or friends, whatever it is. But I'm glad you chose to tune into our game tonight. We really appreciate it here at BSB that you chose to join us here on this Halloween Friday. We've got about 2 and change left to go here in warm-ups between Rider and the Seahawks. The Bronx coming in at 2-5-1-1 on the year so far. 8 points so far this season. Their most recent game, a big shootout victory, 5-4 over UDEL back on the 19th. And then for UNCW, a perfect season so far, 9-0 to start the season, 27 points so far this year. Neither of these teams have faced each other so far. The Seahawks swept Virginia Tech last weekend, 5-3 and 6-5 in back-to-back games. They have been red hot so far to kick off this 25-26 campaign, coming into their 10th game of the year this season, as we get a good look at Rider here in the warm-ups in their brand new black jerseys. They are spectacular. If my usual co-host Eric Johnson was here with me, I'm sure he would give these an A+. Unfortunately, Eric not joining us tonight. I'll be flying solo here on the headset, as Eric is at the MLB Network working on game number 6 of the World Series. Big shout out to Eric over at MLB working on that game. Got called in last minute to try and help out with that game over at the MLB Network, so big congrats to him. But we're here for this one. The Bronx looking to try and collect another victory, but it's going to be very tough against this UNCW squad. A very, very good team. As we get ready for this one, have about 40 seconds left to go here in warm-ups. As we get ready to go, once again, thank you for joining us here for this one this evening. We're going to step aside, take a break. We'll be back in a few. We'll get our starting lineups in just a couple seconds or so once warm-ups end in about 30 seconds. Then we'll have the national anthem and then puck drop here from UNCW versus the Rider Bronx here on BSB. Don't go anywhere.
Wait, bro, come here. Is it getting like just the inner square?
No, it's getting everything. Right wing, number 11, Zach Monte. At center, number 20, Corey Reedy. At left, number 4, Kyle. At right team, number 23, Andrew Ravel. And goalie, number 85, Dylan Nancy. And now, starting line for Rider University Bronx.
Good?
At
Always a wonderful rendition of the national anthem here from the Flemington Ice Arena here in Flemington, New Jersey, as we get ready for this one, Bronx versus the Seahawks here on Halloween night. UNCW, like I said in the pregame, 9-0 so far this year. Ryder 2-5-1-1. Looking at the starting lineups, Ryder, their 5 skaters, Ty Schneider, Joel Shriver, Vlad Zubrachuk, Brendan McKeach, and Jackson Call. And backstopping the Bronx, the number 34 of Louis Bazzoco. And then the starters for UNC Wilmington, Kai Levy, Corey Levy, Baggio Pepe, Zach Onze, Andrew Rodabaugh, and Dylan Clancy in between the pipes. Once again, thank you for joining us here for this one. Here on Breakout Sports Broadcasting, live here on YouTube. These two teams will play tomorrow afternoon as well for a 4:40 or 4:15 matinee. They've still got tonight. As Sanders are at the face-off, Donovan here for this one. As Levy wins the draw. Gets it back to his brother, sends this pass across here to Logan Neal, who will flip this one into the zone. Back to chase goes Schneider. Top line a little bit shifted here for the Bronx in this one. Slotting in on that top unit is Joel Shriver instead of Alex Blazak, currently out with an injury. Yet again, just been a rough season for Blazak, as was hurt in the first shift of the first game of the year. As there's a big stop right in front by Clancy. Good chance there for McKeach. As out the other way goes Pepe. Breakaway chance for him. Looking in, a go to the backhand. He scores! And just like that, the Seahawks are up 1-0. A quick start from UNCW. From Baggio Pepe. And we'll get another look at it here. There's a great stop there by Dylan Clancy. And then out the other way, breakaway chance there for Pepe. And he will just bury this one on the backhand past Bazzoco. First shot of the game for the Seahawks. And they will just keep on rolling. Here to start their year, 9-0. Looking to make it a perfect 10 here in this one tonight. As that bounces off the skates of Roberts and is sent into the zone. Puck around the wall. Bennett will get there. Gut there to try and help him. Roberts over there able to dig that out as he looks for some options here at the point. Spins this one back to Moses as he goes across to the other side. That one kicked away there by Bazzoco. Looking to try and cover with the glove. And he's able to do so, as right in front was Chris Lawson trying to go to work. Face-off one back there by UNCW. Good save there from Bazzoco again, as that one is kept in the zone right on the blue paint. Good keep there from the blue line. Or actually, that's going to be called offside. Not happy with it was Nicholas Wagner, the freshman from Michigan. So the face-off will come out of the zone. Kenna will take this one here for the Bronx. He's able to win it that time. Cusimano will lift this forward. Knocked down, though, for a moment by the captain as it finds its way to Schneider. Schneider looks up. Played up off the boards, trying to get this one forward, looking there for a pass, as covering up on it is Clancy, as Kenna gave chase on it alongside Turner. Tavares will take this draw, sporting his new number 15 jersey. As this one's sitting around the end wall there for Rodabaugh. He can't get it out of the zone. Tavares will try and get back on it here, but Levy will get there first. Plays back to Rodabaugh, who gets it forward. Pass up here to Gray. He gets this out of the zone. Dumped into the zone there by UNCW as they look to try and send it into the slot. Couldn't connect on the feed there. Looking for Nasoy. Back out here to the blue line, but not out of the zone yet for the Bronx. As this is played forward to Gray, who just lofts a pass into some open ice. Cusimano will try and find Prunty. He can't knock it down as it goes back to Gray again. Gray across, pass to the other side, able to find Rodabog, who skates into the zone. Lays it off, looking for a shooting lane. That one goes wide of the cage as they were looking for the redirects. Levy at the point. He will send it back down low, able to find the pass to Nasoy. He tried to slot one into the slot. No one was there as Benner will get it back out to McKeach, who has a bounce away from him. Chasing after goes Prunty. Into the corner he goes, rings it around the end wall. Looking for McKeach, finds him on the pass, but it goes all the way back out to Bennett in the neutral zone as Jackson Call will pick things up here. Call trying to send in. Now Zubrachuk with it. Zubrachuk chased away here by the 9 of Maresco as he tries to find McKeach, couldn't do so as it bounces back to Bennett again. Bennett hounded there by Graves. Shriver will find Zubrachuk, can't connect on the pass as it's dumped in here by UNCW. Knocked aside by Bazoko. Call will get it up to McKeach. He can't get it out just yet. Now he finally does. Able to find Zubrachuk for a second. As it's chased back here to Neal. He takes a bump there from Shriver. 3-on-2 the other direction here. Driving into the zone. Here come the Seahawks. Sharp angle chance looking to drive around for an option here. We'll just have to lay off on that feed to Graves. Graves chased back up to the point. That comes out of the zone. No call. We continue as Shriver finds McKeach. McKeach and Zubrachuk 2-on-2 the other way. McKeach got bumped off the puck. He's able to get it back for a moment. Looking to find it through to Zubrachuk to the back door. They score! And we are tied at 1. McKeach to Kenna to Zubrachuk. And we are tied at 1. We'll get another look at it here. Some great work here by Brendan McKeach, doing what he does. As Kenna then gets it across to Zubrachuk, who was all alone. And he will just tap that one into the empty cage. Past Dylan Clancy, and we are knotted up at 1 apiece. As Gutt will now drive into the zone here for the Bronx. Gutt chasing after it. Puck goes into the wall. Tabraham is there. As it's just pinned there, 2-on-2 down low. Sneaking in to try and get there is Wagner, as it's still pinned along the wall, now collected by the 28 of Corey Levy. Levy sends out to Pepe. Lone goal scorer for UNCW. Nearly got that one back on the bounce as it finds its way out of the zone there to the stick of Onze. Tabraham will send that one in. Delayed offside on the play, and now we get the whistle. 5:28 left to go here in period 1. Shots currently 5-3 in favor of the Seahawks, but we are tied at 1 apiece here between the Bronx and UNCW. Levy will take this draw. He wins that one back, finds Wagner on the pass. Levy will get a tap in here. Pepe will go chase on it with Smith all over him. Smith able to knock that one away from him. Able to find Gutt on the feed. Just couldn't handle as it goes back up to the point for Levy. Levy will keep it in. Trying to lay lower, looking for his brother. Spin pass into the slot. No one was home as it's lifted up and out by Cusimano. And chasing back to go get this is Andrew Rodabaugh. The senior from Raleigh sends this one to Pepe, who lofts it up off the glass and in. Call didn't have enough speed to get to it as it's beaten out by Levy. Smith there to take it away, and he will ring it around the wall and out of the zone. Moses will go chase. No icing on the play. Prunty will try and get on this as Moses misplayed the pass. Prunty tried to center for Tavares. Just couldn't connect on the feed as Levy skates it out. Dumped in by Roberts. Puck goes to Lawson along the boards. Moses there as well, now behind the goal line. He tried to center, couldn't get it to anyone as Tavares lays into him. Call over there too. And we're going to get a penalty here on the play, and I think it's going to go on the Seahawks. It's going to be a slashing call as Jackson Call's stick got knocked out of his hands. And it looks like this is going to be the 75 of Lucas Moses going to the box for the slash. And the Bronx are going to go to the power play here. So Ryder will go to the man advantage. First time for either team on the power play here in this one. Kenna will take the draw. Here for Ryder. He wins it as it goes to the wall. Back up to the point. Shot through traffic. Got steered away wide. Puck up to Zuberchuk. He's chased out of the zone. Out the other direction now. Here comes Gray. Gray shorthanded. Just dumps that one in off the end wall as McKeach will have to play back here. Calming things down, the 16 of Prunty. He lays off to Zuberchuk. Flying here through the neutral zone. Gets a screen there from Pape. He fires. That one went wide. There's a good little screen there from Pape as Schneider fires, but it's held onto by Clancy. The senior from Deer Park, New York. 5'10", a $146. He's stopped 3 of 4 so far. As that faceoff won by UNCW, but they can't clear. McKeach to the point. Bennett, top of the circle, walks by a defender. Looking for some options. Tried to get by Lawson a second time, but had it knocked away, and UNCW will clear. Schneider will find McKeach on the pass. Plays back here to Zuberchuk. 1 minute and 5 seconds left to go here on the power play as Shriver collects this. Lawson all over him, chases him back as he finds Schneider. Ryder in the midst of some changes as Shriver will poke this one into the zone, trying to get by Neal. Foot race for it. Neal beats him to it as Lawson will not get this out of the zone. Good keep there from Prunty as now that one's flipped up and out, nearly hit the ceiling here at Flemington Ice. As Cusimano will go back and get this with 35 left to go on the man advantage. Cusimano driving into the zone. Pinned up to the wall by Gray, and it's cleared there by the Seahawks again. Puck back to Bazoko. Bennett will collect it with 20 to go on the power play. Bennett will skate this one across the blue line himself, looking to drive around here. Gets held up by Neal a bit, will pull up on the play, plays it down behind the goal line. Moved around there by Shriver. Back up and out of the zone, another clear there for UNCW, as that will do it. We're back to 5-on-5. As Prunty looks up. Cuts by Maresco as he will drive into the zone all alone. Tried to get that shot off there. Just couldn't do so as Levy's chased back there by Gut. Some good pressure there from Shane as he tried to get a poke at that. Just couldn't do so as it finds its way up to the 27 or 28 of Corey Levy. To it first. Goes Reichelt as now it's sent out of the zone. Back here for the captain of Kenna, and Prunty will just tip that one in, knock the side there by Clancy to the corner. Wagner will move it around. He gets it out of the zone off some help with that clear as Pape will send it in. Kenna with a beautiful move, tried to cut by another, just couldn't do so. Maybe should have taken the shot on that opportunity instead. Had a little bit of a lane there as it finds its way to Kenna again, who will just dump in and go for the change. Wagner will find Taberham on the pass. He will spin it back to him. Long stretch pass looking for Moses. Connects on the feed, but it bounces to Schneider, who will get it back out. McKeach with a chance the other way here. 2-on-1 with Gut. Now 2-on-2 is McKeach. Cuts to the middle. Saved there by Clancy. Good shot there from McKeach. As it goes the other way, Moses can't hold on to that pass. Was too far from him as Gut gets there first. And that'll be called for an icing. Scramble off that face-off dot. McKeach with a backhander. That trickled just wide. Clancy got a piece of it as it's collected back here by UNCW. And skated below us here in the broadcast box, trying to drive in his Neal. We're going to get a penalty here on the play, and this is going to be on Ryder for a hook. It's going to be on Zuberchuk, who's going to go to the box. So he will go to the sin bin, and now to the power play goes UNCW. Their first look on the man advantage. Puck up off the glass. Call trying to get there. He got knocked down. Tabraham back up to the point here. Finds the feed. Up to Onze. Now to Levy. Levy looking. Finds his brother. Corey with it. Back up to Kai. Kai to Corey. They play catch with each other. Kai with it. He fires. That one goes wide. Bouncing puck for Pepe. Just kicked it behind the cage. Pepe on it again. Lower here to Onze. Pepe on it again here at the hash marks. He will cycle back up to the blue line. Plays off to Levy. Levy back to Pepe. Levy at the point. Shot through traffic. Redirected wide. Onze was looking for the redirect as well as Levy has it at the point. Finds it across to his brother Corey. Down low again here. Pepe with it. Nearly taken away by Cusimano, but it's kept here by Onze again. Or actually, that's Pepe with it, rather, as it's now taken by Cusimano and sent out to the neutral zone as Levy will quickly back enter. Trying to drive on in. Looking for an option. Lost in there, just couldn't get the shot off. 45 seconds left to go here on the power play for UNCW. Pass across, looking to the back door. Levy fires, blockered away there by Bazoko. 35 seconds left on the power play. Corey Levy across to the back door, looking for Onze. Just couldn't connect as it bounced over his stick. Trying to fire through. That one goes wide from Tabraham. Levy at the point again. Across to Onze. Onze looking. He fires. That's blocked by Call. Onze to the point. Finds Levy. Levy to Onze. Back to Levy. One-timer through the middle. Stopped there by Bazoko. Rebound chance still loose in the blue paint. Trying to cover. There was Bazoko. Couldn't do it. 2 seconds left to go on the power play. Onze back to Levy. We're back to 5-on-5. Good kill there from the Bronx as Zuberchuk comes back out. Looking back to the point. Tabraham with it across to Levy. Still in the zone here for UNCW as that one bounces off the mask there of Bazoko. Up to the point. Taken by Call as it's played to Zuberchuk and it's out of the zone. He will go the other way. One-on-one here with Levy as Zuberchuk fires. It's saved by Clancy. What a kill there from the Bronx. As out of the zone it comes the other way. Flying in is Moses. Stopped there by Bazoko as he paddles it to the corner. Smith takes a bump. Kept in the zone by Roberts. Roberts to the slot. That one goes up and over. Zuberchuk on it again. He will get it out looking here for Smith, who will just tap that into the zone past the 7 of Cuddy. Moses on it again here. He will lay off to the 20 of Logan Neal. Smith will take this pass away for a second. He finds it in his skates as Prunty tried to send it into the zone. Moses will play it back again. 7:42 left to go here in period number 1. 1-1 game so far here between the Rider Bronx and the UNCW Seahawks. If you're just tuning in, thank you for joining us. My name is Crollo Pascal. You're watching Rider Bronx Ice Hockey live here on Breakout Sports Broadcasting here on YouTube as it's picked up by Neal. He will skate into the zone. Gets by Tavares. Quick shot onto Bazoko. Rebound chance was there for him. Bazoko was able to make the stop as it finds its way to the point. Looking for a pass through. Smith breaks that one up on the attempt feed to Neal. The other way now. Walking into the zone. That shot stopped by Clancy on Prunty. Big save there as Prunty had an angle. As it's played up here to Gray. Gray will lay off. Looking for Lane as Nasoy. His shot is blocked as Kenna will corral this and just loft it back out to the neutral zone. Bronx need a change. Levy driving in. Levy with it, trying to get around Kenna, can't do so. Pin up along the goal line, looking to center that for Nasoy, as Bennett will flip it back up to the point. Bouncing puck goes up into the netting, and we'll get a whistle. Here with 6:35 left to go. Here in the first. And it looks like we're going to get a do-over here on that face-off. And chased from the faceoff dot is Shriver. McKeach will come in and take it. UNCW able to win it as Zuberchuk is able to beat it out. They're along the boards, though. Him and Moresco got into it there as Zuberchuk is chased back by Graves. He will find Call. The former teammates in the NA3HL for the Sheridan Hawks trying to pair up on a play there as Zuberchuk will use Call as a screen. And he'll play off to Schneider. Schneider will send this one in. Back to get it. Goes Raudabaugh. And he'll send it forward, able to find this one to Reichelt. Reichelt sends it around, finds Moresco as he'll play back here to Reichelt. He has it along the boards. Him and Call go down together as Moresco turns and fires, but it's saved by Bazoko. Good save there from Louis. He's stopped 12 of 13 so far. As after some early stumbles for both goaltenders, they have really locked in here in the last 10 minutes or so. Both goals here in this one coming inside the first 5 minutes. As this is taken away and flipped in here by Tavares. He'll give chase as it's sent around here for Tabraham, who will get it out of the zone, looking for Pepe. Pepe quickly in, trying to get by Bennett. Has to drive around as Bennett closed him off along the boards. Has to play it off here. Down low, Levy looking, trying to find the backdoor feed as it's picked up by Prunty, but not out of the zone. Kicked aside there by Bazoko as Pepe will try and spin it back to the slot, and now Pape will just play this up and out. Chasing after goes Prunty, but this will go here for a icing on the Bronx. Five minutes left to go here in period number 1. Shots currently 14-7 in favor of UNCW. Puck back up to the point for Neal. He fires a one-time blast, but it's held onto by the glove there of Bazoko. Bronx able to get the change as well, much needed after that icing. Face-off one back by UNCW again. Moses goes wide on that shot attempt. Lawson will get on it here at the hash marks. He finds this over to Roberts as he goes up to the point, trying to keep that in, but it's taken away by Smith, and he'll skate it out. Smith will dump into the zone. Turner gives chase as he lays a hit into the wall. It's taken back by the Seahawks, though, as Moses will send it across over to Lawson. Lawson fires a shot that went wide. Moses on it again. Tries to spin another pass looking into the slot. Went into the corner. Trying to keep it away is Kenna. Bouncing puck. Goes to the corner. Looking in tight. Trying to drive around for an opportunity. No one there in front for the Seahawks as it's collected by Kenna, who spins it back to Schneider. They're able to help him. He goes back up to the point. Rebound through traffic. That one went back into the circle as Roberts goes to the point for Levy. He finds it across, finds Cuddy. Cuddy fires, stopped by Bazoko. Moses back up to the point for Cuddy again. And we're going to get a delayed penalty here on the play. It's going to be a slashing call. And I think this is on UNCW again. And it's going to be the 75 of Lucas Moses who's going to the box. He's not happy about it. So back to the power play. Go Ryder. Another chance. Here on the man advantage, and it looks like Moses just got a misconduct call. Moses, I think, just got a misconduct. So he'll get a 10-minute as well. So he won't come back until about the 13-minute, or about the, if I can do some math here, there's about 4 minutes left in this first period. He won't come back until about the 16-minute mark or so. of the second period. As this is taken the other way, shorthanded chance here for Gray. Zuberchuk able to get back on it. McKean's trying to get there and help him out. He's able to take it away from him. It'll be the 14-minute mark, actually, of the second period. Can't do math here. Sorry, it's Halloween, everybody. As this is taken by Gray, another shorthanded chance. Driving in. That shot is deflected there by Schneider and goes up into the netting. Busy weekend for all of us here at BSB. Got this game tonight, 2 games tomorrow here at Breakout Sports Broadcasting. So you would think math would be our strong suit since we do commentary and stats and all that stuff. Sometimes it just doesn't work right unless I have a calculator in front of me. Or if I'm looking at spotting boards all the time with tons of stats on them, which also doesn't help. But either way, back to the action here. 1:10 left to go on the power play for the Bronx as Zuberchuk has that shot denied by Clancy. Trying to set up was Ryder, but it's sent away by the Seahawks again. This will go all the way back to Bazooka with 1 minute left to go on the power play. Under 3 to go left in the first. Pass up here to Shriver. He will spring this one forward into the zone. Looking for McKeach, but he didn't get to the pass in time, but it is sent out of the zone here for UNCW. Trying to go on a 2-on-1 short-handed. Walking in. Pass feathered across to the backhand. That went wide. Bazoko got a piece of it as it goes to the point. Wagner from the blue line. That one went wide of the cage. 22 seconds left to go on the power play. But UNCW have been all over the Bronx short-handed. As this is sent deep into the zone. Shriver will keep this one with 5 to go on the power play. Driving in here to the near side wall. He's pinned up against the glass. Back up to the point for Cusimano. Stopped there by Clancy as Gutt was looking for an option. Pass broken up there by Bennett on that stretch out as they were looking there for the 11 of Onze. Taberham chased back into his own end. Now goes back out to Bennett in the neutral zone. Dumped in by the Bronx. 90 seconds left to go here in the first as Levy sends it to his brother, and they get it out together. Now Pepe with it. Pepe driving in. Looking for an option to fire. Stopped there by Bazoko as Cusimano can't get it out of the zone. Kept in at the point by Rodaball. Blocked there by Cusimano as Prunty looks up. Prunty looking for a stretch pass to Tavares. Can't find him on the feed. As here comes Pepe again. Kicked aside there by Bazoko. Another big save on the rebound. A third save on that chance. Some big stops there by Bazoko. Excellent stops there from Louis as this is feathered to the slot. Cusimano steers it aside. And getting it out of the zone there was the 47 of Jackson Call. As Pepe comes right back in with 45 seconds to go in the period. Prunty with it. Prunty. He will skate in. Cuts into the slot. Looking for a lane to fire. Stopped there by Clancy. Rebound was loose as Cole just got sent into the net. Now it's taken by Onze. Onze. Lays for Levy. Nasoy with a backhand pass. Stopped aside by Bazoko. And this one's lifted up and out. All the way down the ice, and this will be an icing here on the Bronx with 15.7 left to go on the clock. Shots currently 23-9 in favor of the Seahawks as it's collected here off that faceoff by Smith. Zuberchuk able to get it out of the zone. Cuddy across. Nasoy right back in. Nasoy trying to center that one. That quick shot stopped by Bazoko. Cleared to the corner. And that one's lofted right up into the Bronx bench. And out of play for the period. And after 20 minutes of play, we stand the way we started this game. Tied here between the Bronx and the Seahawks, but the score 1-1 instead of deuces across the board. Shots at the end of the first, 24-9 in favor of UNCW. But that'll wrap it up for period number 1. We're going to step aside, take a short break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back for the second. Welcome back, everybody. You're watching Rider Bronx Ice Hockey, presented by Breakout Sports Broadcasting, live here on YouTube. Sorry about the technical difficulties there. We're having some trouble with our camera. Apologies about that. We missed only a little bit of time. Just about 45 seconds or so, as there's a huge hit in the corner. That's a high hit there on Shane Smith. He's down. And that was on... It's going to be a penalty on Chris Lawson. Smith, slow to get up. Trainer's going to come out and look at him. That was a high hit from behind.
Zoom on the goalie, Bill.
Trainer will come out and look at him. As... he's going to be helped back up to his feet here by his teammates. Get some claps all around and stick taps from both benches. As he will skate off. Good to see him skating off under his own power. And it looks like Lawson may be done from this game. So Smith will go and get looked at by the trainer over on the bench. Hopefully he's okay. It is going to be a 5-minute major, and it looks like Lawson is done from this contest. So a 5 in a game for Chris Lawson, and the Bronx are going to go on a long power play here. Like I was saying, before that happened, sorry about the technical difficulties to start this second period. My name is Carlo Pascal. Thank you for joining us here for this one, a 1-1 game here between the Bronx and the UNCW Seahawks. As the Bronx now on a long power play, Zubrachuk fires a blast, and it's stopped by Clancy. That was a blistering one-timer there from Zubrachuk. A wicked one-timer. As this will go back up to the point here. McKeach will find Zubrachuk with it again. Zubrachuk to Schneider. Beautiful backhand pass to McKeach. McKeach walking in, looking for some options here behind the goal line. Works his way back to the hash marks. Plays low. We're able to find Pape on the pass. Pape fires. Goes top shelf and scores! What a shot there from Pape! And the Bronx are up 2-1. That was a laser beam to the top shelf corner. There for power play Pape. Get another look at it here. Good feed from McKeach, and what an angle there from Pape. Had almost no daylight there between the shoulder and the post. There for Dylan Clancy. And the Bronx have the lead. Pape looking again. Another chance. That one deflected wide off of Levy. And the Bronx still on the power play here. Still have 4.5 minutes left as Zubrachuk tried to find McKeach on the pass. Since it was a 5-minute major, Bronx will still be on the man advantage, regardless of how many goals they score. As Zubrachuk, beautiful move. Trying to keep this puck along the boards, can't do so. It comes out of the zone as Schneider will get back on it. Zubrachuk lays this one off. Kenna plays lower, finds Zubrachuk on the feed. A minute gone here on the power play. Shriver can't keep this in the zone. Levy out the other way. Levy with a chance. Plays that one off. Back to Levy. And it's stopped by Bazoko. What a save by Louie. Oh, my goodness. 10-bell save there from Bazoko as Shriver lays it off. That one just wide for McKeach. What a save there from Bazoko with the pads to get across. Best save he's made this season. As this one sent out of the zone all the way back to him here. Once we get a stoppage, would love to go back and see that one from Bazoko. His best save of the season as Prunty drives in. He got hooked on the play. No call. We continue on as it's cleared down the ice. Collected back here by Bennett. 3 minutes left to go here on the 5-minute major. Here to Chris Lawson for that hit from behind as Prunty tried to work his way in. It's lofted back out of the zone. Bennett will have to go chase this down. So Bennett back to it. He will drive forward. Into the zone he goes, able to keep it down in the corner. Pape with it down low. Back up to the point here. Finds Cusimano. His one redirected through traffic, saved there by Clancy as Prunty goes to the point for Bennett. Bennett lays off, finds Cusimano on the feed. Looking down low here for Turner. Turner gets to it first, tried to center. No one was there for the Bronx as Pape had tried to cut down low. And it will go clear down the ice back to Bazoko. Bennett here with 2:10 to go on the power play. Waiting for some help, leaves it for Kenna, who will try and gain some speed here through the neutral zone. Kenna will send this one around the wall. Cusimano pinching. Pape now with it at the point. He finds Cusimano on the pass. Lays low, able to find this one to Kenna. The captain looking for some options. Back up to the point, Cusimano there. Finds Bennett. Bennett looking, fires through traffic, held on to by Clancy, and will get the whistle with 1:40 left to go on the power play. Let's go back and take a look here at that save from Bazoko for a second. On that play before, it came out the other way here for Levy. Back and forth passing, and Bazoko got across on Levy and made a spectacular transition save. Electric stuff there from Bazoko as Pape will keep this here deep in the zone. Pape looking, back up to the point for Schneider. Schneider lays off, finds McKeach on the feed. Now to Kenna. Kenna to McKeach. He will go to Schneider at the point. Schneider through traffic, redirected through, rebound was loose in the slot as it goes to McKeach again. 1:20 left to go on the power play. Schneider at the point, through the lane. Clancy will see that one, gets it right in the breadbasket and holds on. Face-off one back here by UNCW, but they can't clear the zone. Looking to try and clear is Levy. He's able to do so, as Zuberchuk will pick it up as he's chased here by Gray. Zuberchuk closed off. Graves able to keep this in the zone shorthanded. He will skate this one right back out, trying to kill some more time here on the power play. Schneider will pick this one up. Schneider has himself pickpocketed by Gray as that one got lofted into the netting. As Gray and Zuberchuk having some words with each other. Faceoff is going to end up at center ice. Shriver wins that draw forward and will send it deep into the zone. Levy will loft that one, nearly hit the ceiling, just about an inch or two below the rafters here at Flemington Ice. That one was skied as it goes all the way back to Bennett. Looked like a Otani fly ball out to right field. Had to mention the World Series. Currently going on right now. Last time I checked, the Dodgers were up 3-0 off of a Mookie Betts single. Drove in a couple of runs as Turner will drive in. Currently a 3-1 game now in the fourth. As we still got a few seconds left on the power play for the Bronx, and that will do it. We're back to 5-on-5. As now it goes the other way. Levy walking in. Big save there by Bazoko, and he holds on for the cover. What a stop from Louis. Unreal right now. .14:05 left to go here in the second. The Bronx score once on the 5-minute major. We have not seen Smith back out on the ice after that high hit from behind. Actually, he's on the ice currently there for that face-off as this one fed to the back door, but Bazoko got a paddle on it, and it's taken out here by Prunty. Prunty the other way. He got stick checked. Smith on it again. Now to Prunty. Feathers to Kenna. In the slot. He fires. What a save there from Clancy. Oh my goodness. What a glove save. Let's get another look at it if we can here. Oh my goodness. What a stop with the leather from Dylan Clancy there on Kenna. He found the loose puck and a spectacular glove save. My goodness. Flashing the leather. As this is collected here. UNCW trying to fire that one up and over the bar. That was Moresco as this one finds its way to Bazoko on the back door. He scrambles, knocked it away from the net, and he's able to cover as well. Goalie duel going on right now here on Halloween. Spectacular stuff on both ends of the ice for both goaltenders. Bazoko and Clancy making some unbelievable stops here in this second period. As this bounces back up here to the blue line. Zubrachuk will skate this out. Spinorama move, able to keep that puck. Beautiful job to do it. As Schneider fires, Clancy will knock that away. McKeach will get on it. McKeach pokes it along the wall. Zubrachuk gets there first. Zubrachuk, he won't be bumped off the puck easy as Shriver's there. Now Zubrachuk back up to the point for Schneider. Schneider to Zubrachuk. He's hounded. Tried to get a shot off. It's knocked away by the defense. UNCW looking to clear as it's skated out here by Roberts. Roberts into the zone. Zubrachuk able to get a stick on it and gets it out. 2-on-1 the other way here for the Bronx. McKeach has Shriver with him. McKeach looking. He fires. Stopped there by Clancy, and he covers up with the pad. Cusimano and the 14 of Nolan Tabraham, the captain, having some words as they both go back to their respective benches. Cusimano drove in pretty hard there to Clancy, looking for that rebound. Scramble off the dot, collected here by Pape. He will send it around. Scored the only power play goal on that 5-minute major as Turner has this one back down low for Tavares. Tavares, he's hit hard into the wall from behind. No call, we continue on. Tavares is down, and now we get the whistle. That was pretty blatant from behind there. That's the second time a Bronc has been hit from behind in this one, and Tavares is still down. We're going to have to see if the refs are going to discuss this one as the trainer will come out. Referees and linesmen discussing. Tavares trying to get back up to his feet. He seems all right. Gets some stick taps all around and claps. As Kenna talking to one of the linesmen right now about that call. Faceoff is going to come out of the zone. No call on the play. We continue on 5-on-5. As this is skated out here by Neal. Neal with some speed. Blows by Smith into the zone, and he scores! What a goal from Logan Neal! Neal just flew into the zone. Blew by Smith. And ripped that one into the net. What a move to get by Smith and just rip that past the glove side of Bazoko. And the Bronx faithful not happy about that no call before on that hit on Tavares. as it's skated back out here by UNCW. We are tied at 2 as this one slotted into the middle. Prunty will knock it away, finds Gut on the pass. He gets it out here looking for Kenna. Kenna will get it in alongside the help of Gut as him and Levy go to the wall together. Gut able to take it away, looking to try and hammer this one home. Puck was loose at the side of the crease as it finds its way to the hash marks for Shriver. Bouncing puck picked back up here by the Seahawks as they will get it out. Flipped in there to Bazoko, and he'll hold on to that one. Here for the stoppage with 11:24 left to go in the second. Face-off one back by UNCW. It goes to the point. Now down low, able to keep this in the corner. They look to try and center that one in the slot. No one was home. Zuberchuk foot race the other way. Clancy's going to come out and play it. Picked back up here by McKeach. Delayed offside on the play, as now Zuberchuk will collect this. Zuberchuk looking, tried to lay off for a shot from McKeach, wouldn't go. He finds Zuberchuk again. Zuberchuk hard around the wall, finds Call along the boards, puts it back down low. Zuberchuk there trying to go to the point for Cusimano. Has to play back to Zuberchuk a third time. Looking to center. McKeach there, stopped by Clancy. Some good passing there from the Bronx. Here with 10:48 left to go. Here in the second. Kenna off the draw, wasn't able to win that one. It's moved around by Wagner as it finds its way to the wall for Anze. Puck flipped up into the air. Pepe will calm things down and play back here to Wagner. Bouncing puck, Pepe has that one stolen by Pape. Pape with a lane, he fires, that's blocked away. Tried to get it back, Kenna there looking for a chance as Schneider will get it at the point. Bouncing puck hops up off the high glass. Pape there fighting there with the 28 of Levy as it finds its way to Pepe. Pepe, he lost the handle as it's cleared out of the zone. Kenna will give chase as Tabraham tried to get to it. Wasn't able to do so as Levy looks to walk in. Levy looking. Has to pull up as Bennett is all over him. Still with the puck, trying to center this to the slot. Looking through, they score! It's Zach Anze. And the Seahawks have the lead 3-2. And we'll get another look at it here. Levy did a good job to keep this puck here as he was hounded by Bennett along the boards. Got down low and Anze snuck in past all the defenders and found himself unmarked in the low slot. And just ripped it into the back of the cage as Zuberchuk tries to go the other way. Zuberchuk pokes it down low. Neal there will collect. Neal trying to gain some speed along the near side wall. Through the neutral zone. He tries to fly in, was stopped there by the defense as Cusimano tried to get back. McKeach sends this one off the boards. Not out of the zone just yet as now Shriver will get to it. Shriver trying to keep it away from 3 UNCW sticks, but it gets whacked away there by Cuddy. Zuberchuk trying to keep this in the zone. Shriver will have to play off, finds it over to McKeach. McKeach enters, he fires. That one is stopped away by Clancy, but a big rebound. Kept him by Cusimano for now. McKeach spinning away, looking to go back up to the point. Cusimano with a good keep at the hash marks there. Back up to him again at the point. Another keep from him. That one took a bad bounce, though, as it finds its way to Neal. As Maresco, he walks by one defender, trying to get a pass across. To the back door, they score! It's Lucas Moses! And that is 3 straight for UNCW. The Seahawks make it 4-2. That was a beautiful feed across. Some good work there from Maresco, who fed it over to Moses. The sophomore from Fort Bragg will launch that one past the glove side of Bazoko again. And it is a 4-2 lead for the Seahawks. So after the Bronx were up 2-1, with that power play goal. It has been all UNCW, as Tavares now going at it here after the whistle. A bunch of pushing and shoving as Call drags a man off the pile. A bunch of pushing and shoving going on here after that whistle. And we're going to see who's going to the box here. And we're going to play 4-on-4 as Tavares is going to go to the sin bin alongside Mason Burks. So we'll play 4-on-4 here for 2 minutes, here with 8:46 left to go. Here in the middle frame as that face-off won back by UNCW. Levy sends that one across. Rodabaugh fires. That was blocked away by Call. Puck to the boards. Kenna there. Able to steer it aside, but can't get it out of the zone. Goes to the hash marks here for Rodabaugh. Rodabaugh down low to Nasoy, as he will go back up to Levy at the point. Levy will just send this around the end boards. Call will get there first for the Bronx. Looking to try and fight for it there. Kenna there as well. It bounces out of the bounces out here to Pape, as he will look for some open ice. Some extra room out there now with one less skater per team as Pape tried to get a shot off. It's knocked away, and Clancy will jump on top as Kenna tried to go for the rebound. Shots currently 31-19 in favor of UNCW. They've got the 4-2 lead. They've scored 3 here in this second period. The Bronx have scored 1. 1:17 left to go on the Coincidental Miners. As Levy will send this one hard off the glass. Schneider can't get there in time. Chasing after it goes Pepe with some blazing speed. Pepe able to keep this here in the corner. Fighting for it along the boards as it pops out to Shriver. Shriver trying to get to it. Nearly taken by Neal. A lot of speed on the ice right now here for UNCW. As Bennett can't get to that one in time. Puck goes to the corner here for Pepe again. Finds its way across, stopped by Bazoko on the shot from Levy. And he'll hold on. Like I was saying, a ton of speed out on the ice right now. Both Levy brothers, Neal and Pepe, 2 of the goal scorers, as that one is stopped by Bazoko, and he will cover again. 40 seconds left, a 4-on-4. Face-off one back there by Shriver, as Cusimano will try and play back to him. Smith looking here for Shriver. 2-on-1 here with McKeach. Shriver and McKeach walking in. Shriver to McKeach. He put it wide. Was hounded there as McKeach will keep the puck again. Tried to play it across. It's taken by Graves. Graves 2-on-1 the other way now with Levy. Graves looking. Backdoor pass stopped away by Smith. Rebounded right off and nearly right into the net of the Bronx. Puck kept in the zone here by UNCW. Bounces back up to Neal. Finds its way across the other side for Graves as he tries to fire a shot. Stopped there by Smith as he is chased back here. He finds Cusimano on the pass. Cusimano trying to spin away here from Graves. He's pinned along the board. Shriver there trying to get it out of the zone. Can't do it. Driving in. Here goes Neal. That one deflected off of Bazoko and went wide. And we're back to 5-on-5. 6:30 left to go here in the second. This puck goes to the corner. Sent around the wall here by the Bronx, but not out. Tired group out there for the forwards for Ryder. As this finds its way to Moses, and that's going to be called offside there on the Seahawks. Bit of a break there for the Bronx. Face-off one here by Ryder as Gut will skate this forward, gets it into the zone. Gut looking to try and find Turner, but he lost the handle of the stick as it finds its way here to Wagner, who will lift this up and out. Kick down there by Schneider, but it's collected by Moses. Moses across, finds Maresco, looking there for the tap-in. They couldn't get it as Bazoko kicked it away, and it's sent away by Kenna. Abraham will have to chase back, doesn't have enough juice for an icing, as Gut will get to this first. Gut to the boards. Him and Maresco going at it there. Turner now with it. Turner looking, trying to go back to the point. That one through traffic, redirected. Kenna on the back door! He scores! The shot from Schneider deflected right off of Clancy, and Kenna was all alone with the whole cage empty, and the captain pots that one home. Getting another look at it here. This good play here from Turner to go back up to the point, able to find Schneider. And that shot through traffic on the backdoor, Kenna all alone there, just taps it in. And it's a one-goal game. The Bronx still fighting here in this one, as that'll go for an icing here on UNCW. 3 goals here from UNCW in the second, 2 from the Bronx. A 4-3 game in favor of the Seahawks right now here in the middle period. Under 5:30 to go here in the second. It's been a great one so far here for our BSB Game of the Week here on Halloween. If you're just tuning in, thank you for doing so. My name is Corolla Pascal. You're watching Rider Bronx Ice Hockey presented by Breakout Sports Broadcasting. Live here on YouTube as Turner will get to this first here for Rider. Turner just launches a pass. That went to nobody as Levy will walk into the zone. Levy trying to get around. That one stopped by Bazoko. Got it off the mask and right into the glove. As we'll get a whistle here with under 5 to go in the second. And we're seeing it now. Tavares back out on the ice after taking that hit from behind before, as that one is launched up off the top of the high glass behind the play. Smith tried to clear, couldn't get it out of the zone. Sent around the wall looking for Levy. He will get there, pinned along the glass by Pape. It's skated out by Bennert. Bennert will get across the red line and dump in. Zuberchuk to chase there with the 23 of Rodabaugh as he finds Bennert on the pass. Bennert looking. Pape will go back up to the point here for Smith. He can't keep it in as Levy goes the other way. 2-on-1 here with Pepe. Levy, saucer pass to Pepe. He went wide. Rebound chance. Rebound play there. Bouncing puck to the cage and they score. It's Pepe, his second of the game. We'll get another look at it here. Just a little bit of a breakdown there from the Bronx defense. After this 2-on-1 went wide, Levy tried to just play it to the middle, and somehow it found its way over to Pepe, who slotted it in just over the pads there of Bazoko. And the Seahawks have their 2-goal lead right back. Nasoy will send this around the zone. Gray goes back to him. Nasoy looking to center. Got poked away there by Ryder as it's sent to the wall here. Back up to the point for UNCW. That redirect went wide as Nasoy tried to lay it off here looking for Burks. Burks, his pass is picked. Taken here the other way by Prunty. Prunty has McKeach with him. Prunty looking, driving around, still with the puck here. Trying to center. No one was there, and we're going to get a penalty. And this is going to go on UNCW again, another slashing call. And it looks like this is going to be on Burks. So he'll go to the box. And the Bronx are going to go to another power play here. Big opportunity yet again here with 3:30 left to go, or 3:38 rather, left to go. here in this second period. So Bronx on the power play yet again. Zubrachuk spinning around here in the circle. Has to go to the point. Schneider looking. Rebound shot through traffic. That one just wide. Clancy's able to cover, though, as Kenna just got cross-checked there by Levy after the play. So 15 seconds tick off the clock here on the power play for the Bronx off that first sequence. Kenna will win this draw back. It finds its way to Zubrachuk. He has it here on the backhand. To the point. Darts away from one defender. He's hounded there. Coming over to help him is Pape. Pape looking. Goes down behind the goal line, trying to set up shop here in the zone. Will skate back up to the blue line. Nearly taken away, but Schneider's able to keep it in. Schneider will go back up to the point. McKeach there. Zubrachuk fires a one-timer. Stopped on the play by Clancy. He's able to get down with the pad and cover as he had Kenna all over him. Off that draw, won by UNCW, and they will clear the zone. 1:15 left to go here on the power play for the Bronx as it's picked up by Schneider. Schneider will lay off. Pass goes across. Over to McKeach. He will hold on and drive in. McKeach looking. Trying to set up shop. Schneider there. He fires a shot. That one ricocheted away off of Kenna. As Tabraham will try and send it out, it bounced up into the Bronx bench. And we'll get the whistle. Scramble off the dot there. Shot there by Shriver. What a beautiful save by Clancy there with the blocker as it's sent down the ice for another clear by the Seahawks. 2:15 left to go here in the second. 35 seconds left to go on the power play for Ryder. Bennett will skate this one himself. Will send this one into the zone. Clancy will lay off. Bennett tried to get back to it. Prunty gets there along the boards. Bouncing here for Tabraham, looking to try and send it away, but Shriver's there as he's taken down. Prunty back up to the point. Bennett looking, has to lay off. Cusimano there. He fires, held on to by Clancy with 10 seconds left on the power play. Face-off one forward by Shriver. Tried to get a quick shot off as Wagner will pin it to the wall, trying to kill off the rest of the clock here on the power play. Shriver tried to find that one back there to Turner as it's sent down the ice. Benner blew a tire. Back to get it goes Burks. Burks gets there first. Looking, Levy across to the back door, back to Levy. What a save by Bazoko, and the net comes off. What a stop there from Bazoko. As Bennett broke his stick. As he'll have to go retrieve a new twig. Here with 85 seconds left to go. Here in this second period. Face-off won there by UNCW. Shot by Nasoy is deflected and goes out of play. McKeach will take this draw here against Burks. Burks able to win it back. Levy with it. He fires. That one's blocked away by Schneider. Bronx have numbers if they can hurry. That one's poked away, but it's kept by Pape now. Pape will just launch this one in. It bounces off the top of the high glass behind the cage as Gray picks it up here off that feed. Still in the zone here for Ryder. Tried to go back up to Zuberjuk, but it's skated in here by Schneider again. Schneider looking. He fires, went wide. Good shot there from Ty, though, as McKeach will put this lower. Levy has that bounce away. Pape with it, 48 seconds left to go here in the period. As a good keep there from Schneider again. As McKeach in a foot race here with Gray. It's cleared out of the zone. And this will go for an icing here on the Seahawks. With 36 seconds left to go here in the period. Face-off won by the Seahawks. Sent around the wall. Smith trying to pinch and keep this in the zone. Over to help him there was Turner, but it's kept here by UNCW with 26 left to go in the frame. Pass moved up here for Burks. Burks will loft this one in. Finds its way to Gray along the boards. Him and Schneider going into the wall together. Moved around by Kenna. Bronx looking to try and clear the zone. Taken out here by Prunty. Prunty with a chance walking in. Prunty looking. He far stopped by Clancy with 6 seconds left in the period. As Turner tried to get to it, it's lofted up to the neutral zone. Back to Schneider. And he'll hold on to it. And that'll do it for the second. So after 40 minutes of hockey here between Ryder and UNCW, it's a 5-3 Seahawks lead at the end of 40 minutes. Shots at the end of 2, 38-24. Well, we're going to step aside here for the second intermission. We'll be back in just a little bit for the third period. Don't go anywhere here on BSB. Welcome back, everybody. You're watching Rider Bronx Ice Hockey, presented by Breakout Sports Broadcasting, live here on YouTube. My name is Crola Pascal, back here for the third period, and we're off and running here for the third. A 5-3 game right now in favor of UNCW. 4 goals from UNCW in that second period, 2 from the Bronx. As it is a 5-3 game right now as Zuberchuk tries to drive in. Zuberchuk still with it, laying this one off. Quick shot from the point. That one trickled wide. They were looking for a redirect for McKeach. Bronx scored on a power play and had the 2-1 lead earlier in period number 2. And then UNCW stormed back and scored 3 straight goals to take a 4-2 lead. And then each team has scored 1 since. And that is where we stand currently. Shots currently 38-24 in favor of UNCW. As they will win this draw. Wagner will pick it up, looking to try and send it forward. He is able to get it out of the zone to Levy. He looks for Pepe. He's on hat trick watch, has 2 here in this one. As Pape will take that puck away. The 28s come together. Pape with it. He will spring this forward. Only gets stopped there by Anze as he's able to take it away for a moment. Anze looking, trying to go back up to the point, walking through. Pepe has that one knocked aside by Bazoko. Levy to the point. Tabraham fires into the glove there of Bazoko, and he'll hold on. The goaltending in period number 2. Despite 6 goals total from both teams, excellent in that second. Obviously, a whole bunch of goals go by each goaltender, but regardless, some unbelievable saves in that second period from both goaltenders. As this one is kept in the zone here by the Seahawks, trying to poke it out is Smith, wasn't able to do so. That one bounced by Pape as Levy tries to center, steered away for a moment. Bouncing puck towards Bazoko, but Smith will take it. Smith around the boards. He finds Pape. Trying to get this out of the zone. Can't do so. Smith comes over to try and help him clear it. Still can't do it. As it bounces back here for Smith behind the goal line. He finds Schneider on the pass, who lifts it out to the neutral zone as Levy will spin this one away. Trying to enter right back in quickly. It's taken by Schneider. Schneider walks in. He fires. Glove down there by Clancy. Flashing the leather yet again. It's been a great game so far here on Halloween. Here for our BSB Game of the Week. It's been a spectacular one, so thank you for joining us. Here for this one this evening, as Nasoy nearly wiped out there. Driving in, here goes Gray. Lays back off for Nasoy. He's hounded on the back check by McKeach and has it tapped away. As Call will spin it around the boards. Prunty has that knocked aside. Shot from the point nearly trickled in. Went wide of the cage as Nasoy looks for an option again. Nasoy has his pass broken up. McKeach, one of the assistant captains, finds it across to Prunty. Prunty had a chance to try and drive in. Just wasn't able to get a shot off as that one got centered from McKeach, but it comes out of the zone. Benner will have to track it down. Benner, he looks up. Puck gets dumped in. Prunty will give chase as Levy keeps it away for now. That's the 4 of Kai Levy. The senior from Margate lays this one off. That shot is blocked away by Benner. Bouncing puck trying to get on it is Prunty. Prunty driving through. Has a look here, driving into the zone. Prunty tried to lay it off for Pape, but it got stolen aside. Here comes Levy again. Levy looking. He fires, held on to by Bazoko for the whistle. As Nasimi got tied up there with Pape. Face-off one back by UNCW. Cuddy trying to keep it away from Zubrachuk. As coming over to help is Shriver, who saucers it across to Schneider. Schneider. His pass picked off. Here come the Seahawks. Neal fires and he scores! Ripped that one right under the pad there of Bizocco as he gave a tap to the bench saying that one's on me. And now the Bronx down by 3. We'll get another look at this one here. It got picked off by Neal. He's now got 2 on this one today. As that shot snuck under the pad as Bizocco misread it. And the Seahawks have a 3-goal lead here with 16:30 left to go in the third. The Bronx now hunting for some more goals here. We're already down by 2. Deficit now 3. Already some pushback here in this one. They've had so far. Smith will jump around that, hit Turner, and him nearly came together as Kenna will get to it first. Ryan Kenna on the puck. The captain already has 1 here in this one tonight. It is sent out of the zone. Corralled by the Bronx. Smith trying to get on it. Now it's dumped in by the Seahawks as Benner goes back to collect. Benner chased back here by Roberts. He's all over him as he got taken down. That's going to be a penalty, and Bennett is hurt. Roberts held on to Bennett and yanked him to the ice. So the captain, or Roberts, is going to go to the box as the captain, Tabraham, was going to go talk to the referee. Bennett seems okay as he'll skate back to the bench. Fell down awkwardly. And another chance here for the Bronx on the power play. Big opportunity here for Ryder to try and get the deficit back down to 2 here on the power play. As this one is cleared out of the zone quickly by the Seahawks. As this one is sent around the wall by Schneider. Loose pass there as it finds Anze. He has it here in the zone. Squeezed along the wall by Kenna. Him and McKean's trying to get it away from him. It is flipped back across here to Tabraham as the captain sends it back to Wagner. Wagner's pass is picked. Ryder trying to get back on this puck as it is sent all the way down. Back to Zubrachuk. 1:20 left to go here on the power play for the Bronx. Haven't been able to get into the zone yet. As Zubrachuk nearly lost the handle of it. He's able to keep it away. Zubrachuk flying into the zone. Tried to get a shot off. Had it knocked aside by Wagner. As he will go down behind the goal line. Lays off here to Kenna. Kenna looking. Tried to find Pape on the pass, but it's taken back out here by the Seahawks. Here comes Anze. 3-on-2 shorthanded. Lays back here for Levy. Levy to Anze. Stopped there by Bizocco. And Bizocco is able to jump on top of it. As Wagner was all over him. Good stop there from Bizocco. As he'll hold on. Off that draw, Levy looking to try and fire. He went up and over the bar. That was a rip. They're shorthanded as Graves will pin this along the boards. Trying to dig it away are 3 Bronx. Finally, it pops out for Bennett with 30 seconds left to go on the power play. Bennett nearly lost an edge as it bounces there off of Gray. Getting it here is Prunty. He's stripped by Levy. Levy going the other direction. Looking to try and fire. That's blocked by Cusimano as Levy has it stolen away. 15 seconds left on the power play for the Bronx. Haven't been able to get a shot off yet as now it's Turner. He's knocked away, and that is dumped back here to Bizocco. Bennett will go back and get it, and that's a good kill there from UNCW. Excellent job on the PK. As Bennett has that one taken aside. Graves able to strip him of the puck as Neal fires. That got blocked. Puck down low. Bennett fighting for it. Cusimano spins it aside. Not out of the zone. Great keep from Levy. Levy to the wall. Bennett coming together there with Gray. They're still going at it. Roberts with it here in the circle. He fires. That one went wide. Moses on it now on the wall. Him and Prunty coming together along the boards. Cusimano took it from him as it's skated out by Shriver. And we're going to get a penalty here. And I think this is on Prunty. It's going to be a slash. So Prunty is going to go to the box. And out of the power play go UNCW. The Seahawks with it here at the point. Moses looking, plays this one off. Able to find a pass across to Roberts. Blocked away. Moses with it at the point. Down to Roberts again. Him and Call come together. Nasoy will send this one away. Puck to the half wall. Moses nearly stripped there by Kenna. Trying to get a whack at it. Can't get it out of the zone. Burks with it here at the blue line. Lays lower. Finds Moses again. Blocked by Call. Roberts fires. That one went wide. 30 seconds gone on the power play. McKeach trying to get a whack at this. Taken the other way here. McKeach has a change shorthanded to try and get going as a stick just got launched nearly up here into the box. That stick went flying there from McKeach. As driving in, here goes Neal. Neal tried to go short side, but it's stopped there by Bazoko. I thought that one was coming up here. That was close. I don't know if I've ever seen a stick get launched like that. As McKeach will go over to the penalty box for the Seahawks and go and collect that one. That was an interesting sequence. As this one goes back out to Levy. Anze back to Levy again. Still 57 seconds on the power play as Levy across. Anze fires. Kicked aside there by Bazoko. Levy with it at the point to Anze. Kai Levy has that one skip on him, and it comes out. Levy with it again here. Plays across. Finds his brother. Quick pass to the other side. Tabraham driving in. He fires. Bazoko got a whack at it. It didn't go through. Bit of a knuckleball shot from Tabraham as he finds it across over to Pepe. Now Levy. He plays up to his brother Kai. 24 seconds left on the power play. Anze, backdoor pass for Levy. Up to his brother. Bouncing puck on him again. He can't hold. Anze with it. Trying to center. Tabraham there. It's taken by the Bronx, and it's cleared out of the zone. Good job there by Schneider to get that out. 5 seconds left on the power play. Pass nearly picked off. Here comes Pepe the other way. Great back check there from Ty Schneider to break it up. And that will do it. We're back to 5-on-5 as Turner comes streaking down the ice. Turner driving in. Backhand chance. Waffle boarded away by Clancy. Puck along the boards. Shot through. That shot went wide by Turner again. As that one goes up into the rafters, and we'll get a whistle. Turner tried to get a quick shot off. Cuddy will skate this puck forward, gets it across over to Reichelt. Now Bennett will get it out of the zone. Turner with it now. Finds Bennett on the pass. Bennett sends forward. Looking for a pass to Turner. Call will reset here as he'll find Bennett again. Bennett, his pass just flipped into the zone, finds its way in onto Clancy, and he'll cover up for the whistle. Zuberchuk off that face-off, able to win it back for about a half a second as it's skated out here by UNCW. Puck right back into the zone. No icing. They're going to wave it off as Cuddy goes to collect. Cuddy, the sophomore from Cameron, North Carolina. Can't get this out of the zone. Good keep here from Kenna. Zuberchuk tried to hold on to it. Out the other way, here comes Bowman Graves as Zuberchuk lays into him. Bennett, he kicks it along. Nisimi will keep it in for a second. Back up to the point. It comes out of the zone. Break there for the Bronx as this one's tapped in. Call will go back and collect. Call up to Gut. Gut will send in as Zuberchuk will chase after. Nearly got there first. Almost took it away as he tries to get a shot off. He fell down. Just couldn't do so. as he gets back up to his feet. Tries to go off for the change. As McKeach will go back and get this one, no icing. Here with 9:10 left to go. Here in the third, will this go for an icing on the Bronx? Indeed it will. And the faceoff will come back into the Rider end. Nasoy fires that one wide off the face-off as Schneider will send this one around here to Smith. Try to play back to him. Pass was too hot to handle. Goes to the point for Wagner. Wagner fires that one trickled wide. Kept in, sent around the wall. Schneider there able to keep it away from Burks. Burks up to Gut. Finds this one to Smith. Smith will dump in. He goes to chase after it as well as Wagner will play it along the boards. Gray can't get it out of the zone, but it bounces up into the netting, and we'll get another whistle here. Face-off one here by UNCW, but it's kept in the zone by the Bronx. Shriver tried to saucer one over the net looking there as Turner will keep this in. He finds Shriver on the pass. Good job to get it to him, but it's chased out here by Onze. Onze trying to get by Call. Wasn't able to do so as Shriver looks up. Feeds forward to Turner. Turner fires. That one goes wide of the cage. McKeach will get there. McKeach sends around. Took a bump there from Wagner as it goes to the corner. Wagner and McKeach going at it again. Now it's taken by Levy, but it's broken up on that play by Cusimano as he got back. He finds Call. Call flipped forward. Prunty tries to get on it. Him and Cuddy coming together. Bouncing puck. Prunty had it for about a half second as now Pape will get on it. Pape to the wall. Onze able to clear out of the zone as UNCW get on it here. Driving in goes Pepe. He's got 2 goals in this one tonight on hat trick watch as him and Kenna go in to the wall hard together. What a hit there from the captain as Pepe is still down. And now we're going to get the whistle. Him and Kenna went into the boards hard. And the UNCW bench wants a call. And the trainer's going to come out and check him out here. Gets stick taps and claps all around. As Taberham, the captain here for this Seahawks team, talking to one of the referees right now. Face-off one back here by the Seahawks in the neutral zone. Levy will spring it forward, but it's picked up by Bennert. Bennert will play it around to Schneider. Schneider, his pass broken up by the skates there of Nasimi as it finds its way to the wall. Bouncing puck here in the zone, collected here by Zuberchuk as he will keep it. Zuberchuk will just loft this in, and that goes right up into the netting. And this will come out here for the face-off. Shots currently 46-26 in favor of UNCW. Here with 6:49 left to go in the third. Bronx still down by 3, fighting to try and claw their way back into this one. As Levy plays off to Nasimi. He will spring forward, looking to try and find Reichelt on it. He gets to it first, tried to spin a pass back to Nasimi. No one there on the rebound. That one went wide off that shot from the point from Rodabaugh. McKeach hounded there. Graves gets laid into by Bennett. What a check. Bronx starting to throw the body around here late in this game. Trying to get the bench going as Shriver is chased here by Levy. Some great stick work by Levy. The NJ native doing a great job. As that shot gobbled up there by the glove of Louis Bazzoco. Bazzoco, the junior from Hillsborough. That shot blocked away there by Pape, and it takes a hop, skip, and a jump out of play. Smith will fire this one around. Bouncing puck at the point. It comes out of the zone. Smith will go back and collect here. He sends forward. Able to connect a pass up to Pape, who will get this in for now. Sent right back out quickly, though. Only for a second, as Turner will able to keep this in for a second or so, as now it's skated back out by Roberts. Roberts, one-on-one with Call. Has to lay back on the pass as Turner lays the body into the wall. Good hit there on Maresco. As this puck bounces here in the corner, Kenna trying to fight for it there. Him and Maresco along the boards hard as Turner will spin this one away to Pape. Pape finds Smith. Smith driving in. He fires a shot. It's gloved down by Clancy. Face-off will be to the left here of Clancy. Shriver will take it for the Bronx. Tried to win it forward for another quick shot opportunity, just couldn't do it. As it is sent back out here to Schneider. Schneider able to keep this puck. He moves forward. Driving his way through Schneider, looking for a lane. Has to dive here into the corner as he will send it around the boards. Vlad Zuberchuk will get to it first. He's there along the boards right now. Goes back up to the point for Cusimano, who pitches it right back into the corner. As Zuberchuk fell to his skates, Cuddy will get it out of the zone. Schneider will find Zuberchuk quickly. Zuberchuk working in across, tried to find a pass to McKeach, just too hot to handle. That was a rough pass as Zuberchuk will take it away now. He's down low behind the goal line. Quickly stolen there by Logan Neal. As this puck flipped up to the blue line, gloved down by Cusimano. Great keep there from him. Burks with this. He will dump in. Nasoy and Schneider will get to it as now McKeach with the puck here with under 5 to go in this game. Almost at 4 minutes left as Cusimano drives in. He plays this puck around. Nasoy will get there first. Pape goes over to try and knock the puck away. Levy will play off the wall, taken there by the Bronx for about a half a second as it's skated back out here by the Seahawks. Dumped into the zone. Bennett will go back and get on it. Corey Levy will chase. Bennett. He flies into the zone. Bennett trying to get by a defender, can't do so. Trying to do a quick shot. That one bounced off the side of the cage, and the net comes off. Face-off one back up to the point here. Call fires from the blue line. That one went wide. Bennett tried to get on it. Rebound chance there for Kenna, but it's gobbled up there by Clancy again. He stopped 25 of 28. Bazzoco has stopped 41 of 47. Face-off nearly redirected right to Clancy as Rodabaugh will get this one out of the zone for Levy. Levy lays a pass back. Onze looking to fire. Tried to go to the back door looking for Pepe on the hat trick. Couldn't get it to him as Levy fires a shot. That one nearly redirected wide by Pepe. Onze with it again. Onze looking to the back door. That one's broken up by Bennett as they were looking for Levy. Levy across. Finds this to Rodabaugh. That shot through traffic stopped in the slot as someone's stick broke. It was Pepe's stick as him and Kenna came together. And that puck got sent up into the netting. It looks like the net being fixed behind Bazoko. Here with 2:46 left to go in this third period. Trying to keep it in. There was Wagner. Did a great job to do so as Gut tried to lay the body into him. Call with it now. Call with a nice little spin around, but he can't get it out as Graves kept it in. That one bounced just wide as Bennett got back there to knock it away. Bennett lifts this one forward, able to find Gut on the pass, but it's picked up by Nasimi. He will play back to Wagner. He's chased away by Gut. Pass played off. Nasimi will lay it back here to Tabraham. Tabraham into the zone. He fires this on to Bazoko. He just leaves it aside with the pads. Tabraham still with the puck. Spins back here. Looking to try and center that one. Looking for Nasimi. They couldn't connect as it's corrected by Reichelt. Reichelt has that stolen. Shriver going the other way. He's hooked on the play, no call. We continue as Nasimi finds it across. Connects with Graves. Graves fires right into the breadbasket of Bazoko. And he'll hold for the whistle as Shriver going after Graves there after the whistle. .145 left to go here in this game as that one bounced by off the slap shot from Neal. Goes back to him at the point. Winds up a one-timer. Deflected wide there by McKeach. As he couldn't get to that one, it goes back to Neal. Foot race here as Zuberchuk tried to get to it. He's able to take it away from Cuddy. Tried to spin a pass in, and that's going to be called offside there on the Bronx. Face-off one back here. Goes back to Cuddy in his own end. Sent around, able to find the 20 here of Logan Neal. He's also on a hat trick watch. He's got two, and Pepe have two. As here comes Moresco as he backhands one right into the pads there of Schneider, and we're going to get a whistle. They're going to call it a hand pass. Faceoff will stay in the zone here. So Shriver and Roberts will take this draw against each other. Roberts had it for a moment, but Shriver will lift it up and out. We'll go all the way down here to Clancy as he will send it away with the paddle. That one took a hop off the stick of Neal and up into the netting. This will stay in the zone for the draw. Here with 1:02 left to go here in the third. Face-off one back by Ryder. Quick shot on Clancy. Will knock that away with the pads. As it finds its way to Pape, he will fire on Clancy with another tap to the corner. Bronx just trying to fire everything at the net right now as Call launches that one. Kicked aside by Clancy again. Kenna to the wall. Picked up here by Gray. Not out of the zone. Kenna with it here. Lays off here. Tried to find it over for Turner as it's kept in the zone. Trying to dig at it as Turner along the boards. 30 seconds left to go here in this one. As it's sent back by Cusimano deep into the zone, and Neal will play it across to Gray. Back to Neal. Seahawks just trying to eat out the clock here. As this one bounces back to Kenner at center ice, who will just loft it in to Clancy, who knocks it away. 7 seconds left to go here in the game as Neal will just hold it in the corner. And that will do it. The Seahawks win 10 straight games and make it double digits here on their undefeated win streak. And defeat the Bronx 6-3 here in this one. A valiant effort from Ryder. Despite falling in this one, the Bronx had the lead at 1.21. But a big 4-goal second period powers the Seahawks to a 6-3 victory here over the Bronx. Shots at the end of the game, 50-32. Clancy stops 47, or Bazoko does a good job in between the pipe for the Bronx. He saves 44 of 50. And a 29 for 32 performance for Dylan Clancy in between the pipes for the Seahawks. But that'll wrap things up here for this one. These two teams will be back in action tomorrow for a matinee matchup at 4:15 here at the Wilmington Ice Arena for round number 2 here between the Bronx and the Seahawks. But that's going to wrap it up for this one. Make sure to tune into all the action here on BSB tomorrow. My name is Carlo Pascal. We'll see you later, everyone.